Hi and welcome. So this is detox month for me and I'm eating raw. So I want to show you what I'm going to put together for my detox meal tonight. And I've picked out a couple of, and one of them is parsley and the other's coriander. Parsley tends to be overlooked a bit. It's not in a lot of recipes. But I wanted to put something together that reflects with the detox that I'm doing at the moment that's gluten-free. So I'm going to put together a gluten-free tabouli, and this is a Lebanese dish, and it's really fresh and delicious. I can smell all the freshness from all the herbs and the lemon, and I'm going to put this together. It's slightly unconventional. So don't get me, don't have me for not doing it completely traditional. I've tweaked it with a couple of things which you'll see, and you can get the recipe below. I'm also going to do a coriander smoothie, which I'll have after my tabouli. And I'll have it with a small side salad as well. But I'm just making a tiny dish of tabouli just to put together what I've got in my kitchen. Now, parsley and coriander are rich in antioxidants. They're rich in vitamin C. They're very good for our blood health as well. And they make a really fresh and delicious accompaniment to most raw dishes. So I'm going to show you how to put together the tabouli. So what I've done, and it's one of the traditional things to do, is to finely chop the parsley, which I've got here. I'll show you in this camera. It's really finely chopped, and I've just used a bunch and a half. That's what I had in my fridge, and it's usually even finer than this actually, because traditionally it's so finely chopped. I might have done a good job, I don't know, but that's finely chopped parsley, which I'm going to add to my bowl. And I've got here some romaine lettuce leaves, which I've just, I've sort of what they call chiffonnés. It's just sliced. And I've used about 3 romaine lettuce leaves there, and I'm going to put that in. And here I've got 1 finely chopped red onion, and I've got about 10 mint leaves, which I finely chopped here as well. Now you can use yellow onion, you can use green onion, it's entirely up to you. I've even used finely chopped leek in replace of onion when I haven't had onion at home. And some people actually have an allergy or sensitivity to salicylate foods, which are onions. So things like leek are quite good in replacement. So I'm going to put my small finely chopped red onion and my finely chopped mint leaves. Here I've got 1½ tomatoes chopped. I might not use all of that because I don't have a lot of parsley. So I'll probably use about half of this. And I've squeezed about 2 lemons, but I'm going to use about 1 of that lemon juice in my mixture here. Just going to drizzle that in. And I'm going to toss it together. I'm going to show you actually as I'm tossing it together so you can see what I'm doing here. You can see all those lovely fresh ingredients and all those beautiful colours. So it looks really, it's pleasing to the eye because when we're looking at food, we're kind of, you know, first of all, we see the food, we start to, you know, salivate when we see how beautiful the food looks. And these colours are absolutely wonderful. In fact, I'm going to add in the rest of my tomato. Now that might be too much for some, but I absolutely love tomato in my salads. And whilst this isn't completely conventional for a tabouleh, it still makes a wonderful, fresh salad dish. And that smells so fresh, so good. And then all I'm going to do, in fact, let me just plate this, because the last thing I'm going to add to this is sesame seed, which is very unconventional, very unusual. But that's going to be my extra bit of protein with this salad, and it gives a nice extra crunch, and I think it just decorates it nicely as well on the top. So I'm just going to plate this. That smells so good. And that's just right for me. This is my main meal of the day. And if you've been watching days 1 to 10, I was doing some raw detox meal ideas, because this time of the year I do a spring detox. I have people that have joined the program are doing it now. I was reading back some of the feedback that I had, catching up with some of the people that are doing the detox, which has been good, where some people have lost a bit of body fat, they've gained lots of energy. Feeling mentally focused was one of the feedbacks as well. And really enjoying the dishes, and actually saying that they didn't think that they were going to get this far. And I think at the moment we're on, I think it's day 21 out of 40. Right, so I'm going to sprinkle on my sesame seed. I'm going to show you this under this camera so you can see what I'm doing and just how beautiful that looks. Doesn't that look lovely? And then I'm going to just take a leaf and just put that on the top. Just to decorate, just to make it look extra nice. We all like to make our foods just look so delicious. And that's it. That's really it. In fact, I'm not using oil, which is an ingredient you would normally have with tabouleh, but I'm trying to go oil-free at the moment. But it's not that you can't have it as part of the detox. It's just something that I'm trying to do for myself, just to reduce my oil intake. But you can drizzle a little bit of olive oil on this dish, and I'm going to show you it once again. There it is. You can drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. I'm going to have mine without olive oil, but it is traditional to have a little bit of olive oil in this dish. So that's my tabouleh. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is my coriander smoothie. Now coriander is really good for drawing out heavy metals in the body. And I have here a handful of coriander. Let's just move that to one side. I also have some lemon. I'll just have a squeeze of lemon over my smoothie at the end, and a knob of ginger. I've chopped one cucumber, and this is one of those kind of short, stout type cucumbers. You might have, you know, longer cucumbers, but this is one whole cucumber. And I've got some mineral water, and that's just about 250 ml. I've probably got more than I really need. 200 ml will be fine. But I put in 250 ml of water, which I'm going to add to my blender. With my handful of coriander. My knob of ginger. And my cucumber. And all we're going to do is blend that together. And that's it. Just pour that in. I've probably put in a little bit more liquid than you would need for a smoothie, so it's more like a juice, but that's absolutely fine. It's still going to be really delicious. And then I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon on the top. And there we are. That's our coriander smoothie. I'm just going to have a little taste of that. That looks so good. Smells great. That's beautiful. But I usually drink about at least 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes half an hour after I've eaten. So I'm not going to have that now. But there we have it. We've got our tabouli and coriander with ginger, a squeeze of lemon and cucumber, which just makes the coriander less, sharp, less rich. It's quite a refreshing taste, actually. It's not as, sharp as you would, or as strong as you would expect coriander to be. It really tastes delicious. I'm going to have a little taste of the tabouli. And because I've got the lemon on it, it's not so dry. But like I said, you can add the olive oil. I can't wait to finish this. This is one of the best salads, excuse me, I've had throughout this detox. I don't know why I didn't make it sooner, but I will continue to make this, and I can variate it a little bit. I can add olives, kind of make it more Mediterranean style. But this is so good. This is so fresh, and it's so healthy with all the great benefits that I've just told you. And of course, I'm going to wash it down a little while after with my coriander smoothie. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be back tomorrow with more tips, more health information for you to take forward on your health journey. Thank you for watching.